A value hierarchy is the list of values from the lowest to the highest. And see if you got the same list as she did.
Okay, so first what you did was grounding the activity, making sure that it is grounded, something that you're actually doing, so it's a behavior. And the first level was coping with life. And then the second value was mindful of living life. So that's the mindfulness. The third was making better decisions. So it's about decisions, the value of making better decisions. Fourth level would be living better. So better living, and then although you also value the relationship, at first it was with for the daughter, and then Michael emphasized like why is it important to you? And more than that was the fifth level was actually loving. You value loving them. And the sixth was fulfilling divine mission. And what's even more important is being a better human being. And so that's the seventh, and the eighth is legacy. So there are actually 8 level values. And the highest is legacy. From coping to legacy.
Yes.
How did you do
Bravo.
identifying the value hierarchy? So the value hierarchy is important because when you go through this process, most people discover from lowest to highest. And it naturally prioritizes values. Sometimes, so here's a bunch of values: health and contribution and responsibility, and love and legacy. Which is the most, how do I prioritize? And this process is a natural way of prioritizing. And when you know what's really, 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 really important to you, then it's easier to make decisions. It's easier to do the things you need to do. And it's harder for you to betray yourself.
One of the things I'd like to highlight is making sure that it's actually your values. And that's what Michael actually did, pointing out, okay, so the better relationship, that's for them. What it is for you, what it is that you value. So just making that clear distinction. And you gave, it's really about loving them. Well, you do value relationships, but it's about loving them. That's what you really value. So I think that's significant. So we own our values.
Okay. Questions or comments about this? Because we'll turn you loose to do this in just a moment.